Have you guys asked yourself a question as to why some people will desert you? People will just walk away from you. They can walk out of your life. Okay? Maybe it was a relationship and they was like, okay, I found someone better than you. You say, oh, is that true? Is that so? Okay. You let them go. Friendship, whatever, family, people will walk out of you, of your life. And you will not fight with it. You will let it pass. 6, 7 years, 10 years down the road, they start coming back. And when it comes to toxic people, it's even more obvious. They will say that you're not good for them. You know, they have someone better than you. You begged a little bit, oh, maybe another chance or whatever. No, 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 no. They have someone better than you. That's what I know because it has happened to me as well. And then 5 years down the road, 7 years down the road, you have already moved on, you're doing your own thing. Then you got a notification from a very, very old friend. You have this notification from a very old friend. Hello, can we catch up? What are you doing? Should we meet? And you're like, no, we can't meet. We can't hang out. It's been 4 years, you've even sometimes forgotten everything about them. And they want to circle back to you. You're like, no. Now, there's a reason as to why these things happen. It shows when you can leave someone behind and you'll never return. Me personally, I do not circle back to people that we fell apart because I already know when I do that and I circle back, I will usually find that same version of them that I left so many years ago. So I don't circle back to those things. I don't circle back. I move on. That's it. It didn't work out. Wish you good luck. I'm out. Chosen ones, when you have run into a chosen person, it is going to be very difficult for people to get you out of their mind. That's the energy of a chosen one. A chosen person hits differently. The energy hits different. It's not like any other. It's not like other people. You know. So it's been almost like so many years, and they back. They cannot get over you. It's going to be very difficult. They're only going to do it if they are forced to do that. If there's no other choice, it's the only thing they can do. Yes, they will do it. But it's always going to stay on their consciousness because they're going to feel like they have left something very valuable behind. Now, let's talk about the reason why these people walk away. People want to be around you, they like your energy. But when they get close to you, your energy is going to irritate them. There is something about you that irritates them. When they are away from you, they want to come. When you open the doors, you get closer, you irritate them. They can't stand you. They can't stand you. Why do you think a lot of people they do things to you? And out of the blue, you're like, okay, so this person I thought they was with me, was together, they was in my corner. They do those things because you irritate them. Okay? There is something about you that they are not comfortable with. They don't even know what it is. It's your energy. People will leave you because you may refuse to comply and you may decide to go your own ways. You want to go your own direction. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to deal with this. If it's a family, you're like, okay, I've already seen the mess, the dysfunction. It's unbearable. You're going to move on. And that's what you do. You move on. When you do move on, the people that are closest to you, they want to make you feel or believe you're doing a mistake. So the very first thing they will tell you things like, oh, we are family. So when you're out there, who is going to look out for you? Who is going to be in your corner? There was never in your corner. You thought there was in your corner. There was not in your corner. So they want to make you feel guilty because they feel you're pulling your energy back. So a lot of times when you have that guilt, like especially with family, you may find sometimes family like, oh, we are family, you cannot leave us, and this and this and this. Okay, like okay, you can watch me. Let's see how it goes. You move. And all of them are going to make it look like you're a mess, you know? And then, it's going to be a matter of time. You're going to be out there doing your own thing, working on yourself, improving yourself, developing yourself. It will be a matter of time. And then you're going to see the messages are coming in. People, they want to test your patience. When you have fallen out with someone, some people are going to try to test your patience. They want to see how far you can go. In the initial stages of any form of breakup, if you're a chosen one, you'll hear a lot of noise. There will be a lot of noise from all corners, and they're going to think or make you believe you're a problem. But you see, if you're a person that has chosen self development, you want to grow, you want to improve, you want to move to the next level, you are tired of cycles, you're tired of getting stuck. So, what is really going to happen is like you're going to reach a point whereby you go so deep, you get very deep in your journey. And now you're seeing those people that you left behind or left you behind, they're somewhere watching you from a distance. They're screaming. But you see, the difference is now you are too evolved to that degree you can't even hear them. You know? They'll be screaming, but you can't hear them. You know what I mean? You can't hear them. They are screaming, but you can't hear them. Because you are too focused on yourself and you're too deep in your journey and you cannot hear that noise. So they're the backbenchers who are always trying to alter your decisions because they want you around, but at the same time, when you're around, they cannot stand you. They do all these horrible things to you, and you're thinking that if these people really want me, I'm around. You show up, they cannot stand you. When you leave, they want you around. You show up, they cannot stand you. That's what happens. People circle back to you always because they finally realize your energy is different. Your energy is different because sometimes people will think that I'm going to move on and I'm going to move on to the next one. The next one is going to be nice over there, so they move on to the greener pastures. But now they are finding out the hard way that they have done a mistake to leave you behind, or even to let you go for this matter. That's what happens. Are you following? So when a person wants to exit your life, show them the door. One of the things you realize, chosen ones, you will heal. And you'll start to realize that you're no longer forcing anything. You're no longer seeking validation. You're no longer asking and begging people to stay. The one who wants to leave, you open the door, you let them go. Believe me, I've left so many people behind. And in the initial stages of those situations, I used to think that I'd done a mistake. Is what I used to think. Maybe I should have stayed. Maybe they could improve. Maybe they could get better. It didn't work. So you grow and you evolve and you realize that the people that you've always had around that was close to you, they did not even deserve your energy. You are putting your energy in the wrong place. So they'll move around and go everywhere they want to go. And they won't realize that you are the best thing that ever happened to them. You know? One of the things about chosen people, they're not forcing anything, you know? They are not like seeking for validation. For example, they're not seeking validation. They're not seeking for attention. They just simply exist. They are going to wake up, do what it is they need to do or they're supposed to do, and their life will go on. They just simply exist. And it is so many people who cannot do what you do. Even the people that are bigger than you, CEOs, I don't know, whatever, you know, those people you think have power, your managers and everything, they cannot exist. They only have to do some things for validation. They want to impress their bosses. They want to impress their wife. They want to impress their husband. You're just waking up. You're going out there. You're doing what needs to be done, and you simply exist. You're not forcing it. You're not struggling with it. It is an energy, very authentic energy, because you see, a chosen person has got a very rare and authentic energy. You don't have to wake up and, I'm going to wear this shoe because people will see me with these nice shoes, or they're going to see the car I'm driving. That's not how it works with the chosen one. You're just going to wake up. You may even decide to walk. But it is that energy that is authentic that many people do not have. And wherever you go, it is what they are going to miss, because you see, it is a very rare energy that people really want to be around that energy. But when you give them the chance, they'll abuse that energy. Is where you end up with these narcissists. They like your energy, but when they're around you, they're going to abuse that energy. So they circle back because they realize that they cannot do without you. It is very difficult for them to get you off of their mind. And it's going to even be worse if you, for example, find the people, your tribe, people that match your energy, and those guys are now there watching you. You're doing better. You're even more healthy. You're glowing. You're doing fine. There's no problem at all. And now they're wondering, oh, so this person left us and all of a sudden they're doing okay. You know? So it's going to trigger those feelings of jealousy, and they're going to be like, okay, so now it's so and so who is having their attention and all their time and everything, and now they won't want to circle back to you. So keep that door shut, my chosen ones. When a person decides to leave you, like I've said, open the door, let them go. Don't fight with it. Don't struggle with it. Don't beg. Don't explain. Yes, okay, you may explain. They will not hear you. Just walk away. But believe me when I tell you, it doesn't matter how long it takes, how many years it has been, how long has it been. A lot of people from your past are going to start circling back, because the people, they can sense and they can feel you're heading somewhere and there's something big coming up for you, and they're really coming back. Not really because, all of a sudden they thought about you and everything. Yes, but the real thing is that they want to sit with you at the table. That's all it is. So keep that door shut. The moment you start opening those doors that you have already shut before, you're going to regret the reason as to why you did open those doors that you had shut on some people. Let them go, release them, and you're going to be fine. Let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.